If only the world was less like this.
I could use a smoke.
Hey, put that out!
And more like this.
I could use a smoke.
You murderer! I might have children one day!
Smoking kills, unless you kill first. If you're around a smoker, you will die. Smokers may look relaxed and like they're having fun. Don't believe it. Vote yes on Proposition 421. Let's outlaw smoking everywhere, even in people's homes, and allow honest citizens to legally kill anyone who smokes. Let's live in a world without smokers. Prohibition works. Let's prove it. Let's move up the food chain. It's time to smoke the smokers. Vote yes on Proposition 421.
Being broke is hard. Being rich is easy. Are you interested in learning how to sell options for cash? Hi, my name is Lasali Nungu. I've got a training course at MillionaireTradingAcademy.com that will teach you not to become broke. You can simply sell options to generate a monthly income. Take my course and learn how you can generate a monthly income selling options. Don't wait. It's MillionaireTradingAcademy.com. MillionaireTradingAcademy.com. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging with us. Again, the gentleman blessing us in the background is our brother, Curtis Mayfield, ladies and gentlemen. Pusher Man is the song on the track right now, the instrumental. Now let's get right into the topic. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about the trick hole dynamic. And it says, oh, Sal, wait, hold on. What are you just stick to stocks now. Just stick to stocks now. Well, no, this is about the experiences of my life. I'm ready to share those with you. See, I think I've gotten to the point where I've washed out the clowns. You know what I'm saying? The people who I felt like I really couldn't be myself around. I think those people are gone now, won't you say? I thank God for that. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about the hood. Now, first and foremost, what is the hood? The hood, in my definition, is an area of economic destitution created by systematic white supremacy. I know I got a lot of woke folks out there. I just want to let you know I'm on the same page with you. The people who live in the hood are predominantly black people. When I use the word the hood, it's a black neighborhood filled with very few black businesses, but predominantly black people. I love the hood. I love the hood in any state. Doesn't matter where it's at. I love communities like that because many of the characters in those communities are the same. Now, we're not going to talk about the characters today. We're going to talk about what it feels and how it is to have the responsibility of living in a community like that when you're blessed enough to be in this business, in trading. See, when you are living in a community that is predominantly poor, right? Again, caused by government, caused by unfair policy, where most people live right above or significantly below the poverty line. Think of it this way. You're living in a community where most people make anywhere between $0 and $25,000 a year, barely scraping by. Most of their income is made of government subsidies in different forms. And here you are trading stocks, selling things online, or maybe doing some kind of other field like IT or driving a truck, and we'll get into that later. And you're making significantly more than the people in your community. It requires a lot of responsibility to manage that kind of position. Why? Because when you live in that blessing, the women in that community, most of them single, most of them very young, most of them with children, what you will find is that they become very attracted to you. See, when you are a man who is living and walking his path, you walk very differently. You talk differently. You carry yourself a very different way. And women can feel those emotions. And they are very much attracted to that. And one thing I can tell you is that when you step up to a woman and you're going through that, you're in the right financial position, in a financial situation, it feels good to you, You get the cooperation. The words just flow out of your mouth and she's in agreement with you. But when you don't know the position you're in as someone who is, again, making significantly more than the people around them, now you can easily and quickly fall into what I call the trick hole dynamic. And I fell into that. And I want to share this lesson that I am learning and have learned, but still learning to go through and manage. See, the trick hole dynamic is when you live in a world where you can provide somebody who has nothing with just enough to keep going. What we know about the hood is that, especially us brothers, is that the women in the hood are incredibly beautiful women. Say what you want about them. Yes, they got ratchets. Yes, they got women who are toe up from the flow up. But for the most part, the sisters in the hood got body. They got the body. Let's just be honest. I've dated women with master's degrees, CNA, RNA. I mean, they moved up from, if you want body, all right. If you're like me, I could care less how many degrees she had. I need those Aunt Jemima titties. I need a fat ass behind. I can't stay out of the hood. I'm just keeping them. Can I be 100 with you? Can I please be 100? Again, I'm not trying to be crude. I'm just trying to be real right now. Again, this is my channel. If you don't like what I'm saying, hey, peace out to you. But right now, again, what I'm trying to do with this channel is to create a spot where I can be real. And I need brothers around me who also want to be real with it, man. I'm walking into something I've never experienced before. Understand, my family, we come from war victims of war. I'm talking wars in Africa, brother. We came here with nothing. And here I am on my own using the internet to build some kind of life for myself. And I'm walking into money that I've never been taught how to manage. And what quickly happened is that I met some women and I was able to, oh baby, can I have $20? Hit her up with $20. Oh baby, my hair, my baby needs Pampers. And, they get government subsidies for some of that shit, but some of that stuff the government doesn't pay for. You know what I mean? There's some things in the house the government doesn't pay for. And you know what? They're paying me back the only way they know how. And I'm not going to get into that right now. But for those of you guys who know, you know. A brother was keeping the crib booked like a Hilton. Do you understand me? My morning routine was hitting it. When the market wasn't popping, shorty was on the couch if she wasn't working, or I'll call in somebody off the bench. $2,500, $3,000, $5,000, $6,500 you may be pulling in a month, which again is not a lot of money. When we talk about this United States of America, $4,500, $5,000 a month is not a lot of money. 2014, 2015 in the grand scheme of things. Now, when you live in the hood though, and your rent is $450 a month, water bill ain't shit. Light bill ain't shit. Her light bill ain't shit. Her water bill ain't shit to you. But to her, it's a lot of money. And she's barely making it. And you like her, and you like her friend, and you like her other friend. And you got the spare money, right? Shit, what's $50? And ladies and gentlemen, I just want to teach this lesson to you because the money starts coming in, you start doling it out a little bit. And again, brother, I was there. I had the women coming in and out of my house. I know I'm talking to somebody in here who's either going through this right now or you will go through this because you're going to use my methods, you're going to buy my course, you're going to listen to my videos, you're going to listen to other people's videos, you're going to get on this stock market shit, or you're going to get into some kind of business or hustle that starts bringing you wealth. And if you're not careful, you can find yourself juggling 4 different women, eating at your monthly income, wondering why. Damn, I know I brought in at least 5-6 G's this month. How do I only have $1,500 left for the month? Falling in love with them big old Aunt Jemima titties. Falling in love with them Instagram booties. Oh, it's bigger than Instagram. Them Instagram ain't shit on the hood. Ain't got shit on the hood. Again, for the brothers who know, you know. I ain't got to get into super detail about it. I got to add in a little bit to keep you engaged, but if you know, you know. And speaking of the brothers who are doing trucking and stuff like that, let me tell y'all something, man. Most of y'all who are out there on the road, I love my truckers, but I got to keep it 100 with you. I know some females, some women had trucker boyfriends. They were coming through the spot, man. They were coming through the spot. When you gone 15 days, 30 days, a week, you not really sending no money back. She's coming through, brother. She's coming through. And I'm telling you right now, she got that big house shirt on, jiggling everywhere. The market been slow, or the market was really good and I hit a lick. I don't care if that's your girl, bro. I'm hitting. That's the attitude you have. That's the attitude you have. And it's an attitude I still fight against till today. I still fight against it till today. I'm still a man. I'm still unmarried. I can still be weak. And that's why I'm being strong by letting you know, my fans and people who support my message, that I'm just a brother like you. I'm just a brother like you. I figured a little bit, this e-commerce thing. I figured out this stock thing a little bit, but at the end of the day, I still got the weaknesses. I still need to be focusing on building instead of messing with these women. I get that. It's still a weakness that I'm fighting against. But it's hard being one of the privileged among so many who are destitute. And if you're listening to this message right now, you are one of the privileged, because the typical normal dude is not going to be listening to a damn stock channel. All right. So I already know you are a very intelligent person to begin with. Just the fact that you're listening to me. You are a very, very intelligent person. So this situation I'm talking about may not even be new to you. You may be going through this right now. You may have already gone through this. But if I'm lucky enough to capture one person who hasn't gone through this, who may be right now in a situation where you ain't got shit, but is now taking on the light of e-commerce, of the stock market, of investing, of getting your money working for you and implementing the information you actually learn, you're going to be put into the greatest responsibility I think a brother can have, is living among women who ain't got shit and having to show some kind of sexual discipline. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't have it. And in 2014, I created a child, which I don't take back for nothing. Oh, not at all. Not for nothing. But let me tell you something, brother. I had 4 or 5 different women coming into my apartment nonstop. You understand? I literally had I downloaded an app, a calendar app, because then I had to organize who was coming when. And I know some of these women knew about each other, and I clapped myself on the back because your boy was wrapping it up for a long time. Because I knew some of these women were messing with other dudes, because that's just what happens in the hood. Whoever you think is yours ain't really yours. She yours and maybe somebody else. That's just what it is. When you're dealing with women in those communities, they've got a child by different guys. They mess around with different guys. So I'm proud of myself that for the most part, I kept it together to protect myself sexually from STDs. But then I ran into a shorty who, you know, those of you guys who know my type, got the big old Aunt Jemima titties. Each cheek was a damn globe. Y'all remember the globe in high school or middle school? The globe, the earth, spin around. Each one of her butt cheeks looked like that damn globe. Brother, I'm smashing it, bruh. And she got no kids? And she a little yellow bone too? Brother, but I thought maybe I had a problem or what, because I was already doing that with some other females and nothing was happening. Now, come to find out, I didn't really understand about the whole Mirena type stuff. That had really been already out there for a minute, but it had really just started to get in the community I was messing with. You know, those girls just started using that kind of thing. So I thought I had a problem. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking, okay, maybe I just can't have kids. For real, I was really thinking that. So I'm knocking girls down left and right. Next thing you know, I get a call. And she's talking about she late. And I'm not tripping on it because I know these girls mess with, you know, they messing with different dudes or whatever. So all right, it is what it is. Let's see what happens when you know, this gift comes. We'll see. Sure enough. I mean, you are the father. And I'm not tripping on it. And again, I'm not mad. Shorty is an incredible mother. Goes out of her way to do what she's got to do. I send her money. The family has been just wonderful to work with. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could do more, because I'm so gracious of how lucky I am that I found or ended up in an amazing family based on what I did with somebody I had no idea who she was. I mean, I had, of course I knew who she was, but you know what I mean? We didn't have any kind of background outside of being in bed with one another. Again, keeping it 100 with the people. I'm trying to be transparent with you, so I hope you're not judging me right now. I'm really just being a black man who's speaking to other black men right now. And I know there's some other people listening. Shout out to my Hispanics, shout out to my white dudes. But right now, what I'm trying to do is, again, keep this channel to be, you know, to be a safe space for brothers, but including especially myself, to be transparent with my listeners, because I don't want to come off like Superman. I'm not a super Negro, bro. I'm keeping it real with the people. So again, this is just a warning to brothers who are, again, you know, involving yourself in this game. You're winning. You're doing the right things, right? And money's coming in, and it's going to require you to be sexually disciplined, man. At the end of the day, it's going to require you to be sexually disciplined, because as my child gets older, I can feel how much I owe her to be righteous. You understand? To be righteous and to get out of that trick hole dynamic. To start looking at women as, you know, godly beings, and to start looking at them as vessels to build a legacy around, not just to, you know, take my nut. You know what I mean? But it takes time to be that. I'm not there yet. I'm still working on it. But, you know, again, feeling like a provider, man, it can get you high. When they come to you and say, you know, I need money from my kids. I need money to get my hair done. I need money to get my clothes cleaned. Or I need money for shoes. I need money for back to school. I mean, to be able to provide that to somebody, it makes you feel like God, man. And if the only way shorty can pay you back is to put you on your back, I mean, you can't even say no to that. I mean, and you're not even really doing it for that. You're just doing it for the high of being the king. You know what I'm saying? Because after a while, even that gets played out after a while. You know what I'm saying? After a while, you just going through the motions. Shorty's giving it to you. You're going to give her something, you know. But the rotation is what keeps it new. You know what I'm saying? The rotation is what keeps it fresh. Baby, I need this. I need that. The trick hole dynamic. Y'all not best friends, but y'all friends. Y'all close. You can confide in her. I know you brothers know what I'm talking about. You can take her out somewhere nice. Is she your best friend? Nah. That's your homegirl. That's your homegirl. It's your boy Sal, giving you a little peep into my world, just letting things off my chest. I hope you're having a blessed evening, morning, afternoon, whenever you're listening to this. Please let me know if you are enjoying it by giving me a like or subscribe. A lot more is coming. I hope you are enjoying, again, this podcast. Let me know if you want me to keep going on, too, because I'll be feeling like 20 minutes is a little long to talk. But there's always another story for another day. Until then, trade well.